I ended up like having this like moment where I thought I was having a heart attack, went to multiple cardiologists. No, your heart's fine. I was like, what's going on? And I was talking to another entrepreneur who's in real estate, and he was like, oh yeah, that sounds so familiar to my experience. I ended up pulling over on the side of driving to Seattle thinking I was having a heart attack. Come to find out it was stress related. I'm like, no, man, I'm like, I was stressed like 8 months ago, but like things are better now. And he's like, no, no, that's not how it works. And he kind of like literally, it was not a doctor, funny enough, that told me this. And this was pre AI. So it's not like, I don't know, like maybe I'm sure I could have found it on some Reddit thread.
Mhm.
Maybe I was just ignorant. I don't know. But him kind of sharing his entrepreneurial story of like how this worked and what he ended up learning about the stress and the cortisol and this and that and diet and exercise, and was like, I finally realized like maybe what was going on.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. It happened for me. It was not a year, thank goodness. It was like a couple months that were just super rough. It would surprise me at any point in time. So I had to cut out
Yeah.
caffeine because that would trigger it immediately. I had to cut out all these different things, stop drinking alcohol, change my diet, but it still happened. And then it actually got worse. It turned into like straight insomnia where I could not sleep for days at a time. And I thought I was going to go crazy. And so I took a sabbatical. Like it ended up like, I just need to stop work. So I took like a 6 week, like I did not work at all for 6 weeks. Basically my team, my COO and my co-founder just cut me out of the business. They're like, get out. And that is when it all came back to normal. And a big piece of it for me, and you maybe alluded to this, I'd be curious to hear your side of this story, but like it didn't get fixed when I like stopped drinking coffee. It didn't like completely solve when I stopped like drinking alcohol for a time or any of this kind of stuff. It was like, it was almost like mentally I had to like change the relationship that I
Mhm.
had with the business. For me, this looking back, like this was the single biggest factor, and realize like it is a situation that's happening. Like this, I am not this business. Like
Mhm.
just even if this business does fail, that is
Yeah.
not like me and my entire life failing or falling apart, because right now it is like out of the business, and I had to kind of disassociate a little bit from like what I was building and the team, and that I cared about everybody. And I was just putting so much pressure on myself, and it was crippling.